I'm Don Robertson. This is Cygnus, Krogen 42, hull number 130. Next to her is Krogen 42, hull number 173, quarter turn. A.J. Beaverson's boat. They look identical from the outside, or close to it anyway, but I want you to know that Cygnus is unique. Let's go aboard and take a look. This is a unique Krogen 42 in that she has a midship master stateroom. There were only 9 midship master 42s built out of the 209 total 42s. Let's go inside and take a look. I'll show you how she differs from your normal Krogen 42. Cygnus's salon is pretty standard arrangement for a Krogen 42. If you walk through the salon and past the galley, however, you take the steps down into the master stateroom instead of into a passageway. This is where these boats begin to differ. I'll take a quick tour of the master stateroom. This is the master bunk. It's a king at the aft end, at the head of the bed, and a queen at the foot. It's enclosed on 2.5 sides, which makes making it a little bit difficult, but it's not too bad. Under the bunk, there are 4 drawers on the inboard side, 2 on the forward side. Outboard, there are 2 shelves with 3 drawers, and then a small vanity and a storage locker with a mirror door. There's also a stool under the vanity for sitting. As you move forward, there's a small hanging locker, then the door to the forward stateroom, and then another hanging locker on the inboard side. Swinging aft, we come to a pocket door that opens into the master head. Master head is pretty straightforward. There's a shower aft, a storage locker, medicine cabinets, another storage locker, and then the head. The shower is unique, and it's in the spot where the washer and dryer normally are on a Krogen 42. The shower is actually under the steps leading to the pilot house, and so you've got a notch cut out that for tall people would make the shower harder to use. On a normal Krogen, the aft inboard corner of the guest stateroom has access to the water tank isolation valves through the closet. As you can see here, there's a lot of stuff in the way to get to them on this boat. So I've added, under the steps, a separate set of valves to isolate both the port and starboard tanks. Those are easy to get to. All I have to do is flip up the lid of the steps, and I can work on those valves. Now we'll swing around and go into the forward stateroom. The forward stateroom has 2 bunks on the starboard side, a lower bunk with 6 drawers underneath, and an upper bunk. Now, we use the upper bunk for storage mostly, so we've got those curtains to hide the mess. Forward of the bunks is the forward head. Pretty standard arrangement for a Krogen 42, I believe. A sink to port with a couple of lockers. Then the shower with access to the chain locker forward of the shower, and then a toilet on the starboard side. As we go around to the port again, there's a hanging locker, small shelves and a cabinet above, and then the standard Krogen washer and dryer. Not much to look at there, so we'll continue swinging a little bit aft. And you'll see that we have a circular staircase, reminiscent of a Krogen 39. Outboard, there's a locker. This locker is unique. We call it the basement. The locker has plenty of storage. We keep our cleaning gear on a shelf that's in the bottom of the locker. If you take that shelf out, you have access behind the stairway all the way down to the bilge. Forward of the basement door is another locker. It's behind the washer and dryer. We use it to store life jackets and a first aid kit. Again, if you take the shelf that this all sits on out, you can go down all the way down to the bilge behind the washer and dryer. It gives you access to the plumbing for the washer and dryer. Continuing up the circular staircase leads you to the pilot house. Pretty standard arrangement here, except that the circular staircase cuts off some of your chart table on the port side. We find that we do pretty well just using the charts on the starboard side. This pretty much concludes the tour of the Krogen 42 Midship Master. I do have a couple of drawings I want to try to show you. This drawing shows you the arrangement of our Krogen 42 with the fore and aft master berth. I've also found this alternate drawing which shows an athwartship's master bunk. It's a full-size bed, not a queen, and there are no steps from the salon into the master stateroom, but you have access on 3 sides of the bed, just like on your bed at home. Well, thanks for taking the tour of the Krogen 42. If you have any questions, contact me through the forum, and I'd be glad to answer them.